Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back to the old setup, guys. I couldn't get my mic charged up, so we're gonna have to wait on that until the next video. But I just wanted to get a short, quick video out for today and get back into the routine of uploading every single day, like I promised. And I wanted to talk about gratitude journaling today, guys, because the past week's been kind of tough for me. We failed a couple tests. For the first time in my life, I failed at something, so that's new. And I didn't get things that I wanted to get. Took a few L's there. All in all, I've just taken a few L's in the past week. It's been a tough one, right? And you come to a point where you feel kind of hopeless, right? And what's the best way to get out of it? That's what I was trying to figure out because, obviously, thinking about it, dwelling over all the L's that you've taken, isn't the best way to go about things because that just puts you in a loop of depression. I feel like you just keep thinking about them, keep getting depressed, it's just not a good cycle to go down. Or you guys get what I mean. Anyways, I also want to make a disclaimer that talking to the camera is a skill, and because I haven't done it in so long, I have regressed at it. So we'll be fine in a few more videos, right? I'll be confident. I'll be confident again, and I'll be talking fine again. So bear with me for this one. Um, so, anyways, getting back to gratitude journaling and why I think it's so important, and how leaving it for the past 3 months has not done me any good, and doing it again today has made me realize why I used to do it in the first place. And it's because, guys, when you're sitting in your bed and try to gratitude journal and you're writing down 10 things that you're grateful for example, you don't think about the big things you have, because the big things that we have, like for example, the house we have, or the car we drive, and all those things, to a certain extent, we do remember being grateful or about them, or we do realize their importance in our life on a day-to-day basis. However, it's the little things that we don't really care about that get brought up when we start gratitude journaling. So if I'm sitting in my room and I'm writing down 10 things, I'm not thinking about the house I'm living in. I could write down I'm grateful for the roof I have over my head, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking around my environment and I'm thinking, oh, I'm grateful for this fan I have in my room. I'm grateful for this blanket to keep me warm. I'm grateful for this bed sheet. These are the kind of things I'm looking at. And it just highlights how important those small things in your life are is. And I think that is so important because, especially in times of hopelessness, and when the imposter syndrome starts kicking in, and when you start feeling worthless, you start realizing that, hey, I have these small things. I've earned these small victories. I've earned these small things. Even if God gave them to me, right? I was deserving of those things, which is why He gave them to me in the first place. I earned those things. So you start thinking about those small W's that you've taken throughout your lifetime that have gotten you to this position. And it helps you get out of that state of worthlessness where you're like, hey, I can win. I have won before. The reason that I have all these small things in my room, in my house, with me, around me, giving me these blessings, right, is because I've earned them. I was worthy enough for them, right? And it takes you out of that state, in my opinion. It did do that for me. It helped me with that, right? And it did take me out of that state of sadness where I was like, nothing feels good enough anymore. When I realized that there are so many small things that I've won. I've won at life for those things. Hence, I am worthy. I am better than. Well, okay, let's not go down that route because I was gonna come down to the fact that gratitude journaling also humbles you in a way, right? You start feeling all prideful, and then you look at all these things that you should be grateful for, and then you're like, you know what? Me by myself, I am not this big shot that I think I am. Without this blanket or without this fan, I'd be struggling. Without this roof over my head, I'd be struggling. So I might think I'm that big shot, but I need to humble myself to realize that without these small blessings and without these small things that obviously you have earned, you wouldn't be anything. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if this is my best video that's coming out, but I just wanted to get a video out because I want to get back on making this a routine again, you know, uploading a video every single day. And I also wanted to get a video out because I felt like gratitude journaling was helping me, and I think everybody should hop on it. And yeah, that's the message of this video, guys. From tomorrow onwards, just write down 10 things that you're grateful for first thing in the morning. You get out of bed, just write down 10 things that you're grateful for, and then try to do it every single day, and try to write down 10 different things every single day, and watch how your life changes. Genuinely changes. Because I've done it for months on end, and those months have genuinely been good months for me. I felt good about those months. I've done more in those months. I've been more productive. I've taken more W's. But throughout the time that I haven't done it, I feel like I've lost my connection with God because I haven't been grateful to Him for those things. But I've also just been sadder. I haven't truly realized the importance of the small things in my life, and it's driven me to a state of hopelessness where I felt like nothing matters anymore. But those small things make you realize how much this life matters, how much your life matters, how worthy you are because you earned those things again, right? So start gratitude journaling, guys. That's the message of this video. I'm gonna start doing it again, and yeah, I'm gonna keep updating you guys on how that goes. But until next time, I love you guys. Have a good one.